gas that can be used to fuel things. I will be going over the two-step process of how this is accomplished, and also why Ceria is a good choice, because of its good results and it's very economic. So you're probably wondering, well, what's Ceria? I personally have never seen it on the periodic table of elements, but it's there. Ceria is just rust from the element cerium. It's a metal, so I'm sure we've all seen something rust before. It's a common coating. It's used in self-cleaning ovens. It's very abundant as opposed to other catalysts, such as rare earth metals like platinum or iridium. This Ceria that was found can create gases that are readily able to be used to fuel things such as machines, fuel cells, and other things like generators. So the two-step process of how this is accomplished is, number one, extreme heat in the excess of 3,000 degrees Fahrenheit is applied to the Ceria coating, which then forces the Ceria to release oxygen from its own structure. When this is done, the second step, since it's so oxygen hungry, it's oxygen deprived, so it wants oxygen really bad, is that when water vapor, steam, and carbon dioxide are introduced into the system, it literally steals or strips away an oxygen molecule away from carbon dioxide and water, which then this reaction creates methane, a gas to use as fuel. The reactor that this happens in is basically, it's a real simple design. It's just a jug or a container of some kind, and it's sealed on top with a lens. It's like a big magnifying glass. So it gathers light from the sun, concentrates it onto the coating, Ceria, in this container, and the reaction takes place. It's economical. The reason being is because it's 100,000 times more abundant than rare earth metals that are currently being used as catalysts in hydrocarbon forms to accomplish the same task. The efficiency compared to hydrocarbons is about the same, and they also use rare earth metals, so it's like, why not use Ceria? Improvements are being made to this reaction and to the system, the reactor itself, so that it will not take so much time or heat to get the desired result of methane. So to recap or review what I talked about, or what the article was trying to convey to me, is that scientists at the California Institute of Technology have invented an economical and environmentally friendly method to make methane gas from cerium. We talked about how this process was accomplished, the two-step method that I went over, and why it's a logical and economically good choice to choose the cerium. In conclusion, there are in fact alternative catalysts other than precious metals, not excluding Ceria. There's other ones out there that can accomplish the same one. It's just that Ceria is very economical because it's very abundant. This is being accomplished, and it's helping the economy by creating new methods of forming alternative energy to use the methane. And it's comparable in terms of efficiency with its competitors. Thank you for your time. I hope that I was able to help you guys understand why Ceria is a good choice for creating methane gas. And if there are any questions, I'd like to take them at this time. Trish?
So the sunlight that's being magnified onto this reaction, is it providing heat energy or light energy to fuel it, or?
So Trish asked a question, is the energy from the sun actually what's being used to make the reaction go? And the answer is yes, that's exactly what's happening. The coating, Ceria is the coating just like in self-cleaning ovens, so I could give you a visual of it. It lines this container, and the magnifying glass on top of the container concentrates the heat, light, converts the light energy to heat up the ceria. It's like magnifying glass. I mean, like when you're a kid and you're trying to burn ants, that's what you did. Another question? All right.
What are the